Good Yontif. I am Jerry Goldberg, past president of Congregation Beth Israel. Some call, have an easy fast. That is the traditional Yom Kippur greeting, but that greeting can only be given to people like us for whom fasting is a brief, infrequent, and completely voluntary departure from our normal eating routine, which is one of plenty and all too frequently overabundance. But to any one of the 500,000 of our fellow San Diegans who are living at or near the poverty line or who are food insecure, such a greeting would be insensitive, if not cruel. For them, particularly in the midst of the pandemic, the dawn of any day brings an involuntary fast, which is anything but easy. A more fitting greeting is to have a meaningful fast, and I can think of no better way to make our fast meaningful than to use this occasion to help relieve, at least temporarily, a fast which is as hard as it is involuntary. As we read this morning from the book of Isaiah in our Yom Kippur Haftarah, God implores us, is such the fast I desire, a day for men to starve our bodies? No, this is the fast I desire. It is to share our bread with the hungry. For almost 35 years, Congregation Beth Israel has afforded all of us a weekly opportunity to share our bread through the Hunger Project, our collaborative effort with St. Vincent de Paul, which has provided over 1 million wholesome Sunday meals to our fellow food insecure San Diegans. Our guests, as Joan Kuttner, the beloved founder and longtime project director, fondly called them, run the gamut of humanity. Their ages range from newborns to 90s, over 1/3 are children. And I often think of them, but for the grace of God go I. Unfortunately, in light of the pandemic, we cannot for now directly participate by going to the Hunger Project as we have historically done almost every Sunday morning for 35 years. However, while our direct participation has always been important, even more vital, particularly this year, is our continuing financial support. This is especially true in this time of COVID-19, a time which is particularly harsh on our poorest and our hungriest. This economic nourishment has always come not from our temple budget, but solely from our individual contributions. And most of that annual financial support comes on one single day, this holy day, Yom Kippur. And so, as one who has had the privilege of being part of the Hunger Project since its inception, I urge you to join me once again in generously providing your financial support. You can either send your contribution in the envelope that many of you receive by mail, or make your donation electronically using the form which you can find online at the CBI website in the High Holiday Guide. However you make your gift, please be particularly generous this year. At least the cost of the food you and your family will not be eating on this day of fast, and if you can, even more. Then, in the words of Isaiah, when you call, God will answer, and when you cry, God will say, Hineni, here I am. By sharing your bread with the hungry, you can make your fast, if not easier, much more meaningful. And may you and your families be inscribed and sealed in the book of life for a year of health, blessing, and sustenance. Lashana Tova.